beginning to hear that breath in your inner ear. Let's draw the chin towards the chest, and then walk the gaze up to the ceiling, lifting the chin. Again, drawing the chin towards the chest, and then lifting the gaze to the ceiling. One more time. Good. Let's come back to center. Turn the gaze to the right, center to the left, center to the right, center to the left, and center to the right, and center to the left. Good. Come back to center. Think of your head sitting on that little spring, and let the head just bobble around. Well done. Let's take a beautiful breath here. And another big sigh out the mouth. And maybe start to repeat a breath prayer. Maybe it's your go-to. Everybody knows who's done any classes with me. My go-to is breathing in, I am, and exhaling out here, right? And it just reminds me to set aside my worries, my concerns, my to-do lists, and it gives myself permission. I give myself permission. But the breath prayer gives me permission to focus on the breath, to set aside all those things, and just breathe, right? And to sink in and bring my full attention into a relationship with God, right? My Creator, the God of love, the God of goodness. Right? So we're just going to take a beautiful inhale here. And a big sigh out. And one more. Good. Maybe repeating that breath prayer. And whatever you choose is going to work for you. All right, we're going to take both arms. They're going to sweep overhead. Exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, draw the hands down through heart. Good. Inhale, arms sweep. And exhale, pull through. Good. Let the thumbs rest now at the heart. And lift your heart to meet the thumbs. And that might mean sitting up a little taller in your chair and removing your back from the chair back. If you need extra support here, feel free to stuff a pillow behind there or even a block, right? The block has a tendency to fall, but a nice throw pillow is a great option to stick right behind your chair, right behind your back. So we're going to sit up tall. We're going to press those thumbs into the heart and lift the heart to the thumbs. And again, just breathe. Right? And then I want you to wiggle out your toes and just feel the sensation of the floor underneath your feet. Good. Now we're going to take a nice inhale, sweep those arms back overhead. Exhale, draw the hands down through heart center, and then press the hands out in front. Right? Stop sign hands, pressing through the heel of the hands. Let's rotate those thumbs out. Good. Open up those elbow creases. Take a gorgeous breath here, pointing our fingertips down towards the floor. And let's shake out those hands, right? Give them a good shake. Let's open the hands really wide, tight fist to starfish hands. I don't know about you, but my hands have been so dry, even though I'm putting lots of lotion on. It's all that extra hand washing, I guess. All right, let's bring that left hand to the chair. Right arm's going to frame the ear. Little hinge to the left. Let's breathe into that right side body. Take a beautiful breath here. Right, breathing into that right side body. One more. Great job. Right hand sweeps across the sky, and let's give that right shoulder a nice shrug. All right, right hand grabs the chair. Left arm reaches straight line up. Little hinge to the right. Let's breathe in. Exhaling out. One more breath. Good. Sweep that left hand across the sky and give that left shoulder a nice shrug. All right, inhale, both arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus elbows. And press those elbows back. Take a nice inhale, breathe in. Exhale, press those arms out forwards. Stop sign hands. Good. Rotate those thumbs out. Bring it back to stop sign hands. Maybe flex that wrist just a little bit more. And then puppy dog pause and just wiggle out those fingers. Hopefully you feel that stretch across the face of the hands. All right, and it's almost like you're tickling those ivories. I hope there's a lot of piano players out there. Inhale, beautiful hands. Sweep up again. This time we're gonna hook the thumbs, wiggle out all 8 digits, little hinge to the right. Press down through your feet. That's gonna hold you steady, creating a nice base. Good, come back to center, other side. Breathing in. Good, bring it back to center. Once again, cactus elbows. Excellent, and release and shrug those shoulders. All right, friends, let's move up to the front edge of our seat. Once again, anchor it through those feet. Take a beautiful breath here. Drop the chin to the chest and roll your right ear towards the right shoulder. Slowly draw your chin to chest, roll your left ear towards the left shoulder. And again, one more time, just gently rolling the head from one side to the other. Good, we want to loosen up those neck muscles. And let's come back to center. Lift that gaze, right? Just take a beautiful breath here. And a big sigh out. And sometimes that breath is what we need just to calm our anxiety, our fears, right? And breathe love in, right? If every time we could remember that that breath is God's greatest gift, His full expression of love to us was that beautiful, beautiful breath. So if you can just pause for a moment, breathe it in, sigh it out, right? And just be reminded that you were created in His image, you were created to reflect His love. And we were created with a spirit of power, of love, and self-discipline, right? That's been with me all week long, as you guys all know. So let's extend that right leg, flex that foot, wiggle out your toes, right? And hands interlace on that left knee as we sit up tall. Let's hinge forward. It's a nice flat back, reaching through that crown, right? And we're gonna take a beautiful breath here. Soften that kneecap. Breathe it in. Good, one more breath. Good, point that right toe down. And then reflex the heel. Great job. And sit up tall. Slide that right leg in, right? And we're gonna slide that left leg out, right? And wiggle out those toes. And as we sit up tall, hands rest on that right knee as we hinge forward. Soften that left knee, get a nice stretch there. Take a beautiful breath. And exhale out. One more. Good, point that left toe down. Reflex the heel and sit up tall. Let's lift our heels and drop our heels, lift our toes. Just alternating back and forth. All right, let's toe heel those feet out and toe heel those feet back in. Toe heel those feet out, waking up those ankles, and toe heel the feet back in. All right, let's lift the heels again, drop the heels, lift the toes, and then we're gonna bring the knees and the feet together. Left hand comes to the outside of that right knee, right hand comes to the back of the chair as we twist right. Let's lift up a little taller through the crown, take a beautiful breath, and exhale out. Good, one more breath here. And come back to center, let's do the other side. Left hand to the outside chair, right hand to the outside of the left knee, little twist left. Beautiful breath. Good, and come back to center and loop those shoulders. All right, let's bring those feet hip width distance apart. Just take a beautiful breath in and a big sigh out. Both hands lift overhead. Exhale, cactus elbows. Good. Press those elbows back. Press the hands back. Take a gorgeous breath. Good. Extend those arms open, thumbs pointing towards the wall behind you, palms facing up, and let's just pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms so they face forward. Pulse it forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face the palms down. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. And point the thumbs down and pulse it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn those palms face up. Give yourself a big hug. Wrap those arms around you. Notice which arm is on top. Loop those shoulders back and down. Take a gorgeous breath. And exhale, curve that spine. Drop our elbows in towards our belly button. Good. One more breath. And sitting up tall, open up those arms wide and give yourself another big hug. Opposite arm on top. Right, curve the spine, elbows in towards the belly button, drop our chin towards our chest. Good, maybe a gentle rock here, side to side, just opening up that backside body. Good, and we're gonna sit up tall, loop those shoulders back and down. All right, hands on top of those knees, starting at that pelvis, we're gonna tuck the tail, round the spine, drop the chin to the chest, and pop your elbows out. Now when we pop those elbows out, we get into the upper back here, right? Those trapezius. And hopefully you can breathe some space into them. One more breath. Good, sit up tall, sweep those hands back, grab that chair, loop the shoulders, puff out the chest, lift that gaze. Right, and if Frank is listening, this is where he would chirp for me because we're puffing out our chest just like songbirds. And we're breathing in, exhaling out. One more breath. Great job, and just release those arms, let them swing. Right, we're gonna bring those arms straight line up, frame the ears, right? And then bend those elbows. Hands towards the nape of the neck, squeezing our elbows in towards our ears and lifting the gaze. And hopefully you start to feel that stretch right in through those triceps. Beautiful breath again. I know some of you probably get so tired of hearing me say beautiful breath. But for me, it's just a reminder, one, to breathe because I forget to breathe. And two, who's that, the gift, who's that breath really belongs to, right? Excellent. One more. And let's release those arms all the way up, bring those hands back to the shoulder heads and loop those elbows. And let's go the other direction. All right, I'm hoping that you guys are feeling warmed up enough here. I'm going to pause and we're going to switch to strengthening those arms. Thanks, guys. I hope I see you in the next video. Have a great day.